On the early morning of February 4th, around 4 a.m. local time, an important event unfolded. U.S. Central Command and UK forces found themselves in a situation where they had to take action to defend against what has become an ongoing threat to international shipping. Strikes were conducted against 36 targets across 13 locations. These Iranian-backed Houthi targets included command and control, missile systems, storage facilities, radars, and of course, UAV operations and storage sites. It is important to note that these strike operations are separate and distinct from the multinational freedom of navigation actions currently being performed under Operation Prosperity Guardian. These latest strikes are a direct response to a barrage of recent one-way UAVs, as they're now being called by CENTCOM. These one-way drones were shot down collectively by the USS Carney and Laboon, both of which are Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers. These destroyers use SM-2s to shoot down the drones. Along with this, FA-18 Super Hornets from the USS Eisenhower's Carrier Air Wing 3 took part, likely using highly maneuverable AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles. However, the attacks by Houthis have not been limited to one-way aerial drones. In fact, a couple of days ago, a USV or uncrewed surface vessel, aka a drone boat, was taken out once US Navy forces determined that the vessel was an imminent threat. On that same day, 2 anti-ship missiles were fired by Houthi forces at a merchant vessel. Fortunately, both missiles hit the water and did not damage the ship. Getting back to the Super Hornets, in recent operations in the Red Sea, anti-ship missiles fired by Houthi forces have been successfully intercepted by F-18 crews using the versatile AIM-120 AMRAAM missile. Still, with all these defensive actions, the Houthi forces have not been deterred, and in fact, have continued their attacks on commercial and military vessels. As a result, we have these latest strikes being conducted by US and UK forces. Taking a closer look at the F-18 Hornet family of fighter jets, when it comes to Houthi radar installations, the EA-18G Growler, which is essentially a variant of the Super Hornet, has been used. The Growler carries extensive radar jamming equipment and can also use the AGM-88 HARM missile. HARM is short for Homing Anti-Radiation Missile, and it does what it says, homing in on radar emitters and then neutralizing them. Evidently, the Houthis have been using multiple underground storage facilities to house munitions and other materiel. For these targets, the 2,000-pound laser-guided bomb known as the GBU-24 is used. The GBU-24 has a delayed fuse that allows it to penetrate a structure or depth of ground before going off, ensuring that the target is neutralized. The Super Hornet, after all, is a strike fighter and almost purpose-built for missions like these. Aside from Hornets and Growlers, Tomahawk cruise missiles have also been used to attack Houthi command and control, drone sites, and even aircraft parked outside. Remember, some 15% of the world's shipping passes through the Red Sea, and if these attacks by the Houthis were to go unchecked, then world markets could start to feel the impact. As a result, the significance of this action cannot be overstated. By neutralizing this threat, the aim was to protect the freedom of navigation in the Red Sea and make international waters in the region safer and more secure for US Navy vessels and merchant vessels alike. If you'd like to take a deeper dive into these Navy jets, I've done videos on both the Hornet and the Growler. You can check those out after this one, links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and now you know. PilotPhotog.com